I'm Carla Sutton. I'm the media specialist at Hopton High School. When COVID came, suddenly we were expected to do everything online and support teachers teaching online. Belva really came in and supported us that year. In the midst of the chaos, she was our constant in that, because she would meet with us regularly and support us and tell us what she had learned, because she was also learning during that time, and she would help to teach us what she had learned so that we could support our teachers. We became one-to-one, and students were given a laptop, were issued a laptop from the school system. Belva orchestrated finding money to become a one-to-one system, and that was done in a matter of, we closed in March and we came back to school in August, so 4-5 months. All of that was done in that short amount of time. Belva has been there for us every step of the way. She is really supportive of our trainings and supportive of our professional development. She brings in people to help with us, to help train us.
The partnership, directly working with Belva, I believe it's kind of strengthened our connection just to Sampson County schools as a whole, because I believe that's made it easier for us to kind of transfer information between the two. Belva had me come to a development day or training day for the media coordinators, that I was able to explain the resources that were available so that they knew what was available to show their kids and show the teachers at the schools.
17 years ago, we did not have the technology we do now, obviously. We are a one-to-one school now under Belva's leadership. During COVID, our county transitioned to remote learning. I know for me that was one of the hardest times in my career, and I can only imagine what it was like for her. That's when we became one-to-one. We were literally passing out devices outside the school, outside under the breezeway. We were delivering devices off buses where students couldn't get here to get their device. We worked tremendously on internet connectivity at the students' homes. All that was under Belva's leadership.
They helped there starting, I want to say around when COVID came in, it kind of started. So Belva, she kind of reached out to other schools, kind of seeing what they were doing to keep the digital learning going. We had a couple of students sign up to help out, and they was able to do an intern with us over the summer, helping our department out and helping the school out as well.
My name is Andres Mijangos Cruz, and I'm a senior at Midway High School. I'm a help desk intern. The program is very important because everything we need is there now, contrary to when we didn't have anything. Belva has positively affected the digital learning system, because back when I was in first grade, we didn't have all those things. If we didn't know how to do something, we would have to wait to go back to school the next day, and we couldn't really get around that. But I think now, if we don't know how to do something, we can easily just go back to Google Classroom or something that the teacher has uploaded, and they can just help us from home instead of having to wait to come back the next day.
I've been working as a student intern for the help desk for about a full academic school year. During the day, whenever people come to me, usually I'm able to help them. And on the days that I'm not able to help them, I have my mentor with me. But usually our media specialist is the one that is going to have to bear with most of these problems and stuff. So I like to help out our media specialist and all of that. And the students, they don't have to wait for their computer to be fixed after a couple days. I can just fix it for them real quick, and they can be on their way, and they won't have to sit here and have it bear on them that they have to come back and return a loaner laptop, or they have to just sit there and wait on it.
My name is Steve Harrison. I'm the Vice President of Engineering for Star Communications. We provide internet, video, and voice for over 60 years to the citizens of Sampson, Bladen, Cumberland, Columbus counties. Proud to work with Sampson County Schools for most of those years and providing at least telephone service, and in later years the internet and WAN connectivity. We've worked on many other projects as well. Another one that happened during COVID, we were trying to put in hotspots, wireless hotspots, free access for work from home, work from a remote school, just to give options to folks out in the community who may not had internet at home. We were able to work with Belva and getting access to school parking lots, to churches, businesses, all over Sampson County, key locations where Belva knew where children didn't have that kind of access that we could focus on and put those hotspots in those locations.
I've worked with Belva in a number of different regards. Prior to coming into this position, I worked with her as a principal, high school principal. And she has been as helpful to me since I got here as she was in the time leading up to that. From the standpoint of a principal at a high school, if we ever needed anything, it was simply a matter of picking up the phone and calling and saying, hey, I need some help. What's your advice? I need some guidance. And Belva was always willing and able to provide that. And I found the same to be true since I've come into this role as Director of CTE and Federal Programs, and it's been tremendously beneficial. One of the most recent things that I've had the opportunity to work with Belva on, we're looking at incorporating or initiating an esports program in Sampson County schools. And so Belva's been very helpful in the guidance that she's provided. She approaches it very much from the standpoint of a team perspective. It's not just a one-on-one conversation. She involves her staff and brings all of that knowledge to bear on the problem at hand.
What really impressed me about Ms. Lovitt's leadership was this focus on safety, this focus on ensuring that our kids were safe when they're using devices, safe when they're going to the internet, and also protecting our staff. So she's implemented, Know Before, which are kind of some cybersecurity modules for teachers and students to go through to learn about safety. She has worked on implementing, a clean hygiene score and increased our score double since 2020. So in 4 years, our score has doubled. And that's all because of Ms. Lovitt's leadership, her and her team and what they're doing in our central office and in our district to really roll out safety protocols throughout the district. Lots of people don't know that safety is very broad when it comes to technology, and one of the things that Ms. Lovitt and her team really did for Sampson County Schools was to create our very first incident response plan, which goes through how schools, how staff members respond when there's an incident that involves technology. And so Belva and her team were just instrumental in getting that written, implemented, making sure that people know about it, making sure that principals know the steps in it, because it really is there to make their lives easier and give them resources that they can use. I would say that Ms. Love is definitely dedicated to her job. She is dedicated to ensuring that Sampson County students have access to technology, have safe access to technology, that they know what they're doing, they know how to do it. So just that dedication that she brings to the job every day.
The residents of Sampson County, the children of Sampson County are very lucky to have her. She's professional, collaborative, and always dedicated to making sure that our students and our children have the best opportunities that are on par with much larger metropolitan systems or anywhere else in the state. So really appreciate it. STAR has, we live and work in this community. Our folks, our employees, they have kids that go to these schools, and we really just appreciate the opportunity that Belva and her staff provide as far as technology goes.
If I had to pick one word that described Belva in her role, that's difficult because the first word that comes to mind is professional, because she is the consummate professional. But then at the same time, efficient comes to mind, because she is exceedingly efficient at what she does. So I'm going to cheat a little bit and sneak that word in on the side. So professional and efficient.
She expects a lot from her team, but I have never felt like she asked me to do anything that she would not do herself. Of all the people I've worked with in 28 years, Belva is the most genuine and most caring person of all those people. I am truly blessed to work with her.